ପିଲାମାନେ ତୁମ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଆମର ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ୍ ଚ୍ୟାନେଲକୁ ସ୍ୱାଗତ। ଆଜିର କ୍ଲାସ୍ରେ ଆମେ ତୁମ ଇଂରାଜୀ ବହି ଜସ୍ମିନ୍ର ଆଉ ଏକ ନୂତନ କ୍ଲାସ୍ କରିବା। ଆଜି ଆମେ ତୁମ ଇଂରାଜୀ ବହିର ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ ବିଷୟ ଟ୍ରାଏ ଏଗେନ୍ ଏହାର କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆନ୍ସର ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ଆଲୋଚନା କରିବା। ପୂର୍ବରୁ କରାଯାଇଥିବା କ୍ଲାସ୍ରେ ଆମେ ଏହାକୁ ଭଲ ଭାବରେ ସରଳ ଭାବରେ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ ବୁଝି ସାରିଥିଲେ। ଆଜି ଆମେ ଏହାର କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆନ୍ସର ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ଆଲୋଚନା କରିବା। देख फास्ट क्वेश्चन अच्छी कंप्लीट द समरी ऑफ द पोएम चूजिंग द सुइटेबल वर्ड्स गिवन इन द बॉक्स शेयर योर आंसर विथ द टीचर एन एग्जांपल हैज बीन गिवन। अर्थात एठारे जो वर्ड गुड़िक देइछि से वर्ड गुड़िक आमे ए फ्रेज रे जो 1 2 3 एम लिखा है आम गोटे गोटे वर्ड एठारे खाली स्थान में पूर्ण करिबा। देख द पोएम रिटन इन ए नैरेटिव स्टाइल tells the story of King Bruce of Scotland, who was failing 8 कौन लिखिबा एडी हम लिखिबा लो लिखिबा ताल ए गुडा हबो 1 लो फैलिंग लो आफ्टर फैलिंग मल्टीपल टाइम्स टू अचीव समथिंग एटा लिखिबा दुई रे अछि एटा लिखिबा ग्रेट समथिंग ग्रेट फॉर हिज पीपल मु केवल पिला माने एई वर्ड गुडी को साइड रे लिखि दउछि 1 2 अर्थात एक जो लिखिछि सेटा 1 नंबर स्थान रे सेटा लिखिबो 2 लिखिले 2 नंबर स्थान रे सेटा पूर्ण करिवो फॉर हिज पीपल इन ए मोमेंट ऑफ ए लिखिबो पिला माने डिस्पेयर एटा हो डिस्पेयर एटा हला 3 डिस्पेयर ही ऑब्जर्व्ड ए स्पाइडर ट्राइंग टू रीच इट्स वेब हाई अबव द स्पाइडर ए लिखिबो पिला माने माउंटेड दाबो 4 नंबर एटा माउंटेड every time it fell after getting close to its goal. It made 9 এটা লিখব attempts 5 নম্বরটা হবো attempts and finally succeeded. The king said that the spider had এটা হবো 6 নম্বরটা হবো conquered এটা and so would he. Inspired by the spider's determination, King Bruce decided to strive. 7 number strive when he tried. 8 number tried this time. He ultimately succeeded. जो नंबर प्रति शब्दर पाखरे ता नंबर गुड़ा लिखि देइछि ए जोठी जो नंबरटा लिखिछि सेही शून्य स्थान रे सेही शब्दटी पूर्ण करिवो। बर्तमान डबल आई क्वेश्चन देखिबा complete the following sentence suitably the central idea of the poem is तो चलो यार आंसर कौन हम देखि नबा 2 नंबर उत्तर हम लिखिबा the central idea of the poem is that determination and courage makes one successful so one should never give up even after repeated failures. Third question अछि pick 3 examples from the poem for each of the following. प्रथम लाइन्स लिख दैट डिस्क्राइब द स्पाइडर्स एफर्ट स्पाइडर रो एफर्ट विषय रे हमें तीन लाइन कोन अछि ता पोएम रो लिखिबा। सेकंड अछि अलिटरेशन मींस द रिपीटेशन ऑफ द सेम कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड एट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ क्लोजली कनेक्टेड वर्ड्स अर्थात सेम कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड रो गोटिए बा एकाधिक प्रकार व्यंजन वर्ण स्वर रो व्यंजन वर्ण रो बारंबार जते बेले रिपीटेशन हेतबो ताको अलिटरेशन कहै जाय। अर्थात आमर व्यंजन वर्ण किए सब होउछ आमर ए ई आई ओ यू ए पांचटी लेटर को छाड़ी देले इंग्रजी रे आउ जो माने रहिले से गुडे हेले व्यंजन वर्ण सेही प्रकार व्यंजन वर्ण जोठी रिपीटेशन हेतिबो ताको अलिटरेशन बोली कहै जाय। सेमिदिया तीन लाइन हमें लिखिबा आसो सेमिदि गोटे गोटे प्रत्येक 1 और 2 रु 3 लेखा उदाहरण देखिबा। फर्स्ट लाइन्स दैट डिस्क्राइब द स्पाइडर्स एफर्ट एथरे हमें देखिबा up it ran not a second to stay to utter the last complaint. Second लिखिबा again it fell and swung below but again it quickly mounted. এবং third लिखिबा steadily inch by inch higher and higher he got. सेकेंड रे alliteration रो आमे तीनोटी उदाहरण लिखिबा। प्रथमटी लिखिबा bold little run, द्वितीयटी लिखिबा foolish thing will strive, এবং থার্ড লিখিবা ফেল স্টিল লোয়ার। এটি তিনোটি লেখায় উদাহରଣ। প্রথম কোশ্চিন ଆଉ দ্বিতীୟ কোশ্চিନ୍ ତିନୋଟି ଲେଖାଏ ଉଦାହରଣ। ଫୋର୍ଥ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଅଛି why does the poet repeat the following words or phrase in the poem? Tried and tried, steadily steadily, up up। ଆସ ଏହାର ଉତ୍ତର ଆମେ ଦେଖିବା। Tried and tried to show that King Bruce made repeated efforts and did not give up. Steadily steadily to emphasize the slow, careful and consistent effort of the spider. Up to highlight the spider's repeated climbing attempts and determination. Fifth question is in stanza 1, down rhymes with crown. Now find the pairs of rhyming words in the poem discussing in group also. আচ্ছা ডাউন রাইমিং ওয়ার্ড রয়েছে ক্রাউন, সেমিতি এই পোଏମ୍ ଭିତରେ କ'ଣ ସବୁ ରାଇମିଂ ୱାର୍ଡ ରହିଛି ଚାଲ ସେଗୁଡ଼ିକୁ ଆମେ ବାଛି କରି ଲେଖିବା। ପିଲାମାନେ ତୁମେ ରାଇମିଂ ୱାର୍ଡ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଖିନିଅ। ପ୍ରଥମେ ଡାଉନ୍ କ୍ରାଉନ୍, ଡିଡ୍ ସକ୍ସିଡ୍, ଗ୍ଲାଡ୍ ସ୍ୟାଡ୍, ଡେସ୍ପେୟାର ଦେୟାର, ବି ହି, ଡ୍ରପଡ୍ ଷ୍ଟପଡ୍, କ୍ଲ୍ୟୁ ଡୁ, ଡୋମ୍ ହୋମ୍, ଫାଇନ୍ ଡିଭାଇନ୍, କ୍ରଲ୍ ସ୍ପ୍ରଲ୍, ଏଣ୍ଡେଭର ଏଭର, stay lay, complain fed, below slow, mounted counted, thing cling, more door, minute eat, inch pinch, got caught. Next ଅଛି let us think and reflect. First ଅଛି read the extract given below and answer the question that follow. ଏଠାରେ ଗୋଟେ ତୁମମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ୟାସେଜ ଦେଇଛି। He flung himself down in low despair as grieved as man could be, and after a while he pondered there. I will give it all up, said he. Now just at that moment a spider dropped with its silken filmy plume. তাহলে ফার্স্ট কোশ্চেন ଅଛି select the phrase which shows the physical expression of the king's emotional state. ତ ଆସ ଆମେ ଏହାର ଉତ୍ତର ଲେଖିବା। ପ୍ରଶ୍ନଟି ଅଛି ସିଲେକ୍ଟ ଦ ଫ୍ରେଜ୍ ହୁଇଚ୍ ଶୋଜ୍ ଦ ଫିଜିକାଲ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ରେସନ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦ କିଙ୍ଗସ୍ ଇମୋସନାଲ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍। ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଖ ହି ଫ୍ଲଙ୍ଗ ହିମସେଲ୍ଫ ଡାଉନ୍ ଇନ୍ ଲୋ ଡେସ୍ପେୟାର ଶୋଜ୍ ହିଜ୍ ଫିଜିକାଲ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ରେସନ୍ ଅନ୍ ସ୍ୟାଡନେସ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ହେଲ୍ପଲେସନେସ୍। ସେକେଣ୍ଡ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଅଛି ଦ ପୋଏଟ୍ ହାଜ୍ ୟୁଜ୍ଡ ଦ ୱାର୍ଡ ଲୋ ବିଫୋର୍ ଡେସ୍ପେୟାର। ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ ଡଜ୍ ଦ ୱାର୍ଡ ଲୋ ମିନ୍ ହିୟର। ତାହେଲେ ଆସ ଏଇଟାର ଉତ୍ତର ଆମେ ଲେଖିବା। Second question, the poet has used the word low before despair. What does it mean here? Answer लिखिबा low here means deep or extreme, indicating the king's intense sadness. Third question देखो choose the correct option to complete the sentence. In the line and after a while he pondered there. The word pondered means it have a answer B have thought. Next question, choose the correct option from the words given in the bracket. The phrase silken filmy clue creates an image of something that is second likhiba very delicate and soft. 2 number question dekho when it toils so hard to reach and cling and tumbles every time, but of the insect went once more. I mean, it is an anxious minute. He is only a foot from his cupboard door. Oh, say, will he lose or win it? First question is list any 2 characteristics of the spider highlighted in the line. But of the insect went once more. তাহলে 2টা ক্যারেক্টারিস্টিক লিখিবা আমি, ওটা হবো persistence আর এটা হবো courage. নেক্সট ଅଛି 2 নম্বর choose the correct option to complete the sentence. The expression "at me" in the extract indicates a sense of এটা হবো option B stress. Third question ଅଛି complete the sentence with an appropriate reason. Readers are able to relate to this extract because. তাহলে এই শূন্য স্থাନରେ କ'ଣ ଲେଖିବା ଚାଲ ଏହାର ଉତ୍ତର ଦେଖିବା। ଏହାର ଆନ୍ସର ହେବ Readers are able to relate to this extract because they also face difficulties and challenges. And just like the spider, they can learn to keep trying despite failures. ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ 3 ନମ୍ବର ଆନ୍ସର ଦ ଫଲୋଇଂ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍। ଏଠାରେ 1 2 3 4 5 6ଟି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଦେଇଛି। ଚାଲ ଆମେ ଗୋଟିଏ ଗୋଟିଏ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ର ଉତ୍ତର ଆଲୋଚନା କରିବା। ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଅଛି ହାଉ ଡଜ୍ ଦ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ stanza ହେଲ୍ପ ଇନ୍ ସେଟିଂ ଦ ମୁଡ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦ ପୋଏମ୍। ଆନ୍ସର ଲେଖିବା ଦ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ stanza describe King Bruce sadness and despair, setting a serious and reflective mood. It shows his disappointment and hopelessness, which prepares the reader to understand the lesson of perseverance later. Second question, describe how King Bruce's attitude changes from the beginning towards the end of the poem. Answer ଲେଖିବା at the beginning King Bruce feels sad, disappointed and ready to give up. By the end, after observing the spider, he becomes determined, courageous and hopeful, ready to try again and succeed. Third question ଅଛି the poet describes every action of the spider in great detail. What does this tell us about her attitude towards the spider? Answer ଲେଖିବା the poet's detailed description shows that she admires the spider and wants readers to notice its effort, determination and persistence, highlighting the lesson of never giving up. 4 number question, how does the spider inspire us to overcome despair and not give up? Answer ଲେଖିବା the spider inspires us because it keeps trying despite repeated failure, showing that determination and effort can lead to success even when the situation seems hopeless. 5 number question ଦେଖ the poem teaches us that failures are stepping stones to success. Explain. Answer, the spider falls multiple times but finally reaches its web. Similarly, failures teach us lessons and help us grow, and by learning from them, we can eventually achieve our goals. Next question, the spider's journey tells us that anyone can be a source of inspiration in our lives. Elaborate. Answer ଲେଖିବା even a small creature like a spider can inspire great lessons. It shows that inspiration can come from unexpected sources, teaching us courage and hope in our own challenges. Next ଅଛି let us learn write the opposite word in meaning of the following. Up ର opposite word ହେବ ପିଲାମାନେ down, DOWN. ତାର ଆଜି ଫାଷ୍ଟର ଅପୋଜିଟ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ସ୍ଲୋ, SLOW. ତାପରେ ଅଛି ଗ୍ଲାଡର ଅପୋଜିଟ୍ ହେବ ସ୍ୟାଡ୍, SAD. ୱିନ୍ର ଅପୋଜିଟ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ଲୁଜ୍, LOSE. ଏବଂ ଫିଫ୍ଥ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଅଛି ସକ୍ସିଡ୍, ତାର ହେଇଯିବ ଫେଲ୍, FAIL. ଏହା ଥିଲା ଅପୋଜିଟ୍ ୱାର୍ଡ। ନେକ୍ସଟ ଅଛି read the following sentences, match the meaning of the underlined word with the expression given in the box. ଏଠି ଦେଖ 1 ନମ୍ବର ଅଛି work very hard and or for a long time, prepared themselves for something difficult, an attempt to do something new or difficult, or to try very hard to achieve something. ଏଠି underline word ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ମଧ୍ୟ ରହିଛି endeavor, toil, strive, breast. ତାହେଲେ ଏଠି endeavor meaning କ'ଣ ହେବ ଆମେ ସେଇଟା ଦେଖିବା। ତାହେଲେ ଏଇଟା ହେଇଯିବ, ଏଇଠି ମୁଁ ଲେଖିଦେଉଛି, ତୁମେ ବାକ୍ୟ ଗୋଟେ ଏଇ ବାକ୍ୟଟା ଲେଖି endeavor ଲେଖିକି ଲେଖିବ। ଏଇଟା ହେବ 3 ନମ୍ବର ଯୋଉ ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ଅଛି an attempt to do something new or difficult ଲେଖିବ। ତାପରେ ଅଛି ants toil tirelessly to save food for rainy season. ତାହେଲେ toil meaning କ'ଣ ହେବ, toil ଲେଖିକି toil meaning ଲେଖିବ 1 ନମ୍ବରଟା। work very hard or for a long time. तापरे थर्ड क्वेश्चन अछि we encourage all students to strive to do their best. तो strive मीनिंग तो है ऑप्शन 4 to try very hard to achieve something एट हबो strive meaning. The sailors braced themselves against the strong wind. तो ब्रेस्ट रो मीनिंग कोन है जबो आ गोटी बळी पड़ला है जबो ऑप्शन 2 prepare themselves for something difficult एटी लिखिबो. नेक्स्ट अछि देखो in the poem uses that show distance, for example a long way up, inch by inch, higher and higher, half yard higher. Some of the words are given below in the box. এই বক্সরে যে ওয়ার্ড দিয়া যাইছি they relate to distance, far and near, অর্থাৎ সেগুড়িক কিছু নিকটକୁ ବୁଝଉଥିବା ବେଳେ କିଛି ଦୂରକୁ ବୁଝଉଥାଏ. separate them into two groups. ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦୁଇଟା ଗ୍ରୁପରେ far ଆଉ near ଏମିତି ଦୁଇଟା ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଆମେ ସେପାରେଟ୍ କରିବା in the space provided. You may take the help of a dictionary. ଅର୍ଥାৎ ଡିକ୍ସନାରୀ ତୁମେ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ ନେଇପାରିବ କେଉଁ ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ନିକଟକୁ ସୂଚାଉଛି ବା ନିକଟ ଦୂରତାକୁ ସୂଚାଉଛି କେଉଁ ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ଅଧିକ ଦୂରତାକୁ ସୂଚାଉଛି ଅର୍ଥାৎ କେଉଁ ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ଫାର କେଉଁ ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ନିୟର ତାହାକୁ ଆମେ ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା କରି ଏଠାରେ ଲେଖିବା. ତ ଆସ ଆମେ ଏହାର ଉତ୍ତର ଲେଖିବା. ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆମେ ଫାର ତଳକୁ ଲେଖିବା ରିମୋଟନେସ୍, ଲାଇଟ୍ ଇୟର, ମିଡିଲ୍ ଅଫ୍ नो ହୋୟାର, ୟଣ୍ଡର, ଏ ଫାର, ଫାର୍ଦର. এবং নিয়র তଳକୁ ଲେଖିବା proximity, hair line, vicinity, adjacent, a stone's throw. देखो पिलामाने you will listen to a story about an ant. Read the question given below and before you listen guess the answer to the question. Transcript for the teacher on यार 41 पेज रे ए स्टोरीटी रहिछि तुम माने पढिबो एवं एही क्वेश्चन रो आंसर लिखिबो. What was the ant known for? डिटर्मिनेशन और स्ट्रेंथ विजडम. तो उत्तर हम यार एक डिटर्मिनेशन. 2 नंबर देखो why was the ant unable to take the roti home? It was stuck under a rock, it was too heavy to carry, it was pulled by other ants. यार आंसर हम सेकंड टाइम it was too heavy to carry. थर्ड क्वेश्चन देखो what was the bird doing? Playing with the ant, searching for food, picking up leaves. यार आंसर हम एटा थर्ड नंबरटा picking up leaves. फोर्थ क्वेश्चन अछि how did the bird make the ant feel? Proud, inspired, relaxed. तार 4 नंबर क्वेश्चन रे बढ़ी जइबो ऑप्शन 2 inspired. एवं लास्ट क्वेश्चन अछि how did the fellow ants help? By advising the ant continuously, by standing still near the ant, by joining the ant in her effort. It have answer by joining the ant in her effort. पिला माने आज एठी एही विषयर समस्त प्रश्न उत्तर गुड़िकर आम आलोचना कर सारी. जदि तुमको ये भिडियोटी भल लगे तेबे तुम यहाँ लाइक करने सहित तुम सांग मान सहित शेयर कर कमेंट बॉक्स रे तुम मतामत निश्चय भाव में जन. आज रोची धन्यवाद.